This is the screencast for section 4.1, example 1. In chapter 4, we're going to look a lot at trigonometry. Now, in the past, you have dealt with trig using degrees. So example 1 here, we're going to look at degrees, but most of your trigonometry work will be in radians, and we'll talk about radians in the next example, example 2. So degrees are, well, you know that there are 360 degrees in a circle. You may not know why, but back in the day, they chose to make 360 degrees in a circle because 360 is very easily divisible by lots of numbers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12. You get the idea. So 360 was easy if they wanted to break a circle into many different parts. Now, each degree is also divisible into 60 minutes, and then each minute is divisible into 60 seconds. Okay, so that sounds familiar to you in terms of minutes and seconds. Yeah, you can think of it like time. There's an hour has 60 minutes, and every minute has 60 seconds. Same thing. So if we're going to convert 37.425 degrees into degrees, minutes, and seconds, so there are 37 whole degrees in 37.425 degrees, but then there's only 0.425 of a degree left, which is a little less than half of it. So if I know there are 60 minutes in a whole degree, I know there's going to be a little less than 30 minutes in this 0.425. So if I take 0.425, and that would be degrees, and I'm going to multiply by the fact that there are 60 minutes in 1 degree, so degrees will cancel, and 0.425 times 60 is 25.5 minutes. So I've got 25 whole minutes, and now I've got 0.5, so I'm going to take 0.5 minutes. Now there are 60 seconds in a minute, so if there are 0.5 minutes, I'm going to multiply by 60 seconds in 1 minute, and then that leaves me with 30 seconds. So 37.425 degrees is 37 whole degrees, 25 whole minutes, and 30 seconds. Now if I want to convert the opposite direction, so I have 42 degrees, 24 minutes, and 36 seconds, 42 is going to stay whole. Then plus, I've got 24 minutes, so 24 out of the 60 minutes. Well, I've also got 36 seconds, and that's 36 seconds out of 60 total seconds, which is then part of 60 minutes in a whole degree. So my conversion from degrees, minutes, and seconds to whole degrees, I will take the whole 42 minutes, 24 out of 60 minutes, and then 36 out of 3600 seconds, and that will be 42.41 degrees, which makes sense because I have a little bit under 30 minutes, so I have a little bit under half of a degree. The now try problem, example 3, is asking us to convert from degrees, minutes, and seconds into decimal form, so I'm going to use part B's method for that. 118 whole degrees plus 44 out of the 60 minutes, so it's 44/60ths of a degree, and then 15 out of the 3600 seconds in a whole degree, so I have 15 3600ths of a degree, and that is going to be a total of 118.7375 degrees, which makes sense because I've got almost 45 minutes, so almost 3/4 of a degree, so 118.7375 is almost 3/4 of another degree. In exercise 5, the other now try problem, I'm going to convert from decimal form to degrees, minutes, and seconds. So I have 21 whole degrees plus I have, let's see, 0.2 degrees out of the 60 minutes that are in 1 degree. So that would be, 12. So now I don't have to use, because I have a whole number of degrees, I don't have to include seconds in my expression here, because I would have an even number of minutes that worked into my 0.2 degrees.